Hello, I'm Joshua Brown from howtobecome.com, a leading interview training company that has helped millions of candidates worldwide prepare to pass their job interviews. And in this video, I'm going to help you succeed in your NTT DATA interview. And don't forget to let me know which role you are applying for in the comment section below, so I can personally give you extra interview tips and questions. NTT DATA style interview question number 1 is tell me about yourself. Your interview introduction. Here is a smart, top scoring answer to help you come up with your own brilliant response. Thanks very much for having me. I'm a tech professional with around 5 years in IT consulting, working on projects that help clients transform their systems and processes. In my current role, I've focused on improving reporting workflows and automating manual tasks, which freed up about 25% of team time and improved accuracy. I enjoy working with different teams, learning new technologies quickly, and finding practical solutions to business challenges. What drew me to NTT DATA is your global reach and innovation-led consulting mindset. I love the idea of combining technology with real-world outcomes. I'm excited about working in an environment where I can both contribute and continue to grow. I feel my problem-solving mindset and collaborative style would fit really well here with your company. That was a brilliant answer, a great way to introduce yourself. It shows experience, quantifiable impact, a focus on collaboration, and the answer ends by linking it directly to NTT DATA's global innovation culture. It's both professional and personable. So let's move on to NTT DATA interview style question number 2. Why do you want to join NTT DATA and what appeals to our culture and values? Now this is a really smart question. It's being asked to see if you've done real research about the company, to see if you understand NTT DATA's values, that's very important, and can you articulate why their culture fits your working style. So in your answer, make sure you reference their values, trusted partner, innovation, people first, and then link those values to how you naturally like to work. Make sure you show enthusiasm for their global impact and learning culture also. So here is a fantastic top scoring answer to help you come up with your own brilliant response. Why do you want to join NTT DATA and what appeals to our culture and values? I'm attracted to NTT DATA because you're not just a services firm. You're helping clients reimagine their business with technologies like cloud, AI, and analytics. I've researched your values of trusted partner, innovation, people first, and they match how I like to work, being reliable, curious, and helping others to succeed. The fact that you operate globally and have a strong emphasis on inclusive culture means I could work across teams, learn from diverse colleagues, and contribute in a meaningful way. Also, your focus on continuous learning really appeals to me. I want to join a company where growth is part of the job. I believe my background in improving processes and working with stakeholders can add value here, and I feel the culture at NTT DATA is one where I can thrive and make a real impact. That's a great answer. It shows you've done your homework on NTT DATA's values, you connect those values to your personal style, and you emphasize both what you bring and what you will gain and want to gain from their company. That is a winning alignment. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have plenty more interview questions and brilliant answers to give you in this video, but when you're ready, and only if you want to, you can click that link in the top right hand corner or in the pinned comment below this video at any point during this training. It will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my top 25 NTT DATA style interview questions and brilliant answers suitable for all job roles to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones we're covering right now. Okay, let's move on to question number 3. Describe a situation when you had to learn a new system or process quickly and how you managed it. Now, this is what we call a behavioral interview question, a question where you have to talk about a previous experience you've had. This question is being asked in particular to assess your adaptability, your learning speed, and how well you support others during change. These are all crucial in NTT Data's fast-moving digital projects. In your answer, make sure you show how you have took initiative, how you have learned fast, supported teammates, and how you've delivered measurable results. And a bonus tip here, when answering not just this behavioural interview question, but any behavioural interview question, is to structure your answer using the STARR method, STARR. It stands for this. You start your answer off with S for situation. Describe what was the situation you found yourself in. You then move your answer on to T for task. What was the task that needed to be carried out? A is for action. What action did you take to achieve that task? The first R stands for result. What was the end result following your actions? Make sure it's always a positive end result. And the final R stands for reflection. What did you learn from this experience and how does it tie back to NTT Data, their company values, or the job role you're applying for itself? So let me show you a brilliant top scoring answer using this STARR structure to that question. Describe a situation when you had to learn a new system or process quickly and how you managed it. In my previous position, we switched to a new enterprise system for project tracking only 3 weeks before a major delivery milestone. My task was to get up to speed on the system and help my team migrate existing data and processes without disruption. I took time one evening to study the training materials, then created a simplified quick start guide for my team. During working hours, I hosted 2 short dropping sessions so team members could ask questions and we resolved issues together. I also proactively checked data migrations each day to catch any errors early. The system was live on schedule. Our data migration errors were below 1% compared with 5% previously, and the team adapted smoothly with minimal delay. I learned that proactive learning, peer support, and creating helpful resources make a big difference when new tools are introduced. At NTT Data, I'd bring that same mindset of fast adaptation, helpfulness, and ownership. This is a great answer that uses that STARR format clearly. It shows how you acted, the result is measurable, and you tie it back to a skill NTT Data values, adaptability and collaboration. Let's take a look at another behavioural interview question. Give an example of when you worked in a team and one of the members was struggling or underperforming. What did you do and what was the outcome? I love this question. It's a great question and it's asked to evaluate your team's spirit, your empathy, and your willingness to help others succeed, a major part of NTT Data's people-focused culture. Therefore, in your answer, make sure you use that STARR structure, but show emotional intelligence in your answer. Approach privately, offer support, or take practical action, for example, and then link the result of your answer back to team success, not personal credit. Don't be big-headed, don't be arrogant, link it to team success. That is what they will want to hear. So here is a top scoring answer doing just that, using that STARR structure. Give an example of when you worked in a team and one of the members was struggling or underperforming. What did you do and what was the outcome? In a project I was working on, one team member was unfamiliar with the legacy system that we were migrating and was falling behind. I noticed they were quiet in meetings and seemed hesitant to ask for help. I wanted to check my colleague was okay and help them get back on track for the benefit of the team. I approached them privately, offered to pair program on a module, and explained that we could break tasks into smaller steps. I also suggested he bring questions to our brief daily check-in so the team could support. Over the next week, his output improved and we completed the module ahead of schedule. The client commented on how smoothly the handover went and our team felt stronger for supporting one another. That experience reinforced to me that team success means lifting others, not just doing your own work. At NTT Data, I'd bring that attitude of inclusion, mentoring and shared goals in my work. This is a great answer. It shows emotional intelligence, leadership in a non-manager role, real action taken to help a colleague, and a positive outcome. It mirrors NTT DATA's culture of people focus and collaboration. So those are just some of the key questions that you should be preparing for. But if you want the full list of the top 25 NTT DATA style interview questions, plus the brilliant example answers to help you pass at your first attempt, then click that link in the top right hand corner or in the pinned comment below this video for two reasons. Firstly, it will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you'll get all of the answers we've covered today, plus a total of 25 expertly crafted responses to the most commonly asked NTT DATA style interview questions. Secondly, and as a bonus, I've also included 3 smart questions that you should ask at the end of your interview on that page to make a lasting impression. It's a powerful resource designed to put you ahead of the competition, so make sure you check it out. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you're subscribed. Also, hit that like button if you found this useful. It really helps motivate me to create more videos like this for you. If you have any questions about this role or any other job interview, drop them in the comments below. I reply to all comments with tips and advice. And finally, don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. The link is in the description. I'd love to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the very best in your NTT DATA interview. Have a great day. You've got this.